Trying to change the color of your mood ring. This a mood swing, this a mood thing. Y'all know how we do things. Mood swing the podcast, and we pop like a loud blast.
Yeah. Mood swing the podcast. Swing one in the building. What's Mood swing the podcast? Swing one in the building. What the hell is that? What's happening, y'all? Oh, is that your echo top? What's happening, y'all? This swing one in the building. Is that your echo top? Hold on. What's happening, y'all? We back. What's happening, y'all? We got a live show for you today. How y'all doing? I didn't even mean to push that. What's happening, man? This is your boy Swing One in the building, man. I got a very special guest for you this evening. We got a live show. I ain't seen you since last week. How y'all doing? I'm good. I need y'all to put y'all hands together right now. I need y'all to start clapping for my man all the way from Philly, brotherly love. Y'all put y'all hands together for my man, Top Flight, y'all.
Hey now.
Hey, what's happening?
What's happening? What's up, sir?
What's up, Top? Now listen, man, my fault. It was my fault because I forgot that we was a 2-3 hour difference. So I hadn't told you to come at 8:30.
I'm struggling, baby, but I'm gonna fight through.
Hey man, I appreciate you, man. How's Philly? How the weather out there right now?
It's love right now. It's love. We getting this the sun is shining bright on us. Amazing
Yes,
weather, but it ain't gonna last long. It's this weekend. It's supposed to rain all weekend. So
y'all done traded with us. Y'all done gave us sunshine for the rain. I'm gonna ask you, man, and this ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I need you to tell the truth. Have you ever ran up them rocky stairs?
yeah, I ain't running up them now, though. I'm fat.
I gotta do it one time. How long it take to run up there if you full speed?
Give or take about a good 2 to 3 minutes, depending on how you said full speed. It's a lot of steps. Yeah, it's a lot of steps.
So Rocky really was a bad motherfucker then.
He was the young Rocky. Now right. Rocky just look like Mountain Dew. He ain't even Rocky no more.
Now, is Sylvester originally from Philly?
Hell no, he ain't from Philly. That character is made up. Is a made up fictional character, but you know he played that role so well that they really made it.
I thought he was from Philly. I said, man, how? Because he really got a statue, right? That statue's real.
Yeah, they got a statue. Yep. It was a joke, and it turned into something a monument thing, and they kept the statue and put it down there and left it there. So now it's a part of history.
I'm telling you right now, I need to talk to the mayor or the city because we need a top flight statue at the top of them stairs. So man, I don't know if y'all knew it or not, but I've actually met my man Top in Seattle when he came and headlined at the at Washington Hall at Tibbs. Was it the Special Bus joint? Is that what it was? Yeah, and I was hosting. I had no idea who my man was. He was quiet like all before the show. But when I tell you, when he grabbed that mic, I was like, the fuck? You tore that motherfucker down, dog. I had no idea. And I think people looked at you different. I was like, God, and that's how you do it though. You come in humble. Yeah. Now they want to call me right now when I got the show going on. But yeah, man, I appreciate you that, man. You even gave me a few jewels, man, at that joint, man. And I've been seeing you moving around. You got a couple tours popping off right now, huh?
Yes,
I
sir.
see.
Yes, sir. Right now I put together, funded, sponsored my own comedy tour. Calling the MMB comedy tour. Meaning
That's
minding
dope.
my business.
That's dope. And
Yep.
then I seen another one. What is it? Fresh Flight.
So every month I just change the theme. It's really the minding my business comedy tour. This particular month, because
Mm-hmm.
I'm every month I'm putting up all the dates. So this month is the fresh flight. You know what I'm saying? Minding my business comedy tour. Meaning it's just a fresh new month. It's a fresh new dates. It's still minding my business. Next month, well, the first month it was delayed flight. This one is fresh flight. And then the next one is probably going to be, I'm gonna come up with another crazy name,
Yeah, yes,
layover
sir.
flight, something like that.
So
So
you
it's just plugging everything together. But the original tour name is minding my business.
say that. So just to get a sense of how hard you work, right? Because I've been following you for about 2-3 months, just seeing what you've been doing, checking you out. You know what I'm saying? And how many shows you think you average a month?
Month right now, give or take, I'm at about 14 shows a month,
Mm. And that's just moving around all over, right?
and that's just moving around. Just like I
Man,
mean, sometimes you will get spared a moment. Like tonight, I was sitting home. I'm like, I know I got to do this, and then the game is on, and then I got a call. Hey
mhm.
man, listen, can you get down punchline? Hurry up and get down here. I need you. I don't even think I washed my face. I was like, all right, I'm on my way.
Say that, man. Would you say stay ready? You ain't got to get ready.
Hey man, listen, that's the motto. Stay busy and stay out of trouble.
So I got a question for you, Top. What at what point did you just say, this is what I'm doing? Like, I'm gonna be a comedian, period. I don't care what the struggles is, you know what I'm saying? What was that?
For me, it was about in 20, I want to say 16, 17. That's when I really knew. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, this is it. This is for me. I just at that particular time, I just invested in myself. Um,
Say that.
I didn't want to be a local comic.
Right.
I've come to realize that the world is so much bigger. There's so much more than just the city that you're in. So what I did was I was I saved up some money. I had my local monthly show, and instead
Mm-hmm.
of spending the money, I just took it and just saved it. And I started reaching out to different comics and different promoters around the world, and just asked them, "Hey, listen, I'm just looking for an opportunity."
That's
And
smart.
you're gonna get a million no's, but all you need is one yes.
Come on. Come on. How how long
And
you think? Oh, go ahead. My bad.
no, go ahead. What was you gonna say?
No, I was just saying, how long have you been doing comedy total?
I started doing comedy in 2009.
Oh, okay. Oh, so yeah. Veteran. He young vet out here. I feel you. I could tell too by the way you
Long,
just
long time, long time.
by the way you control the crowd, man. I could just tell. And some of it, I don't know if you just that polished, but some of it be looking like it's off the cuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
it like what you how you talked about that man in that suit. I was like, ain't no way in hell that's rehearsed. No.
Nah,
And
a lot of
I
times
was
it's just more so just reading the crowd.
you know what? And I'm gonna tell you, I was mad at myself that I didn't see that man in that suit because you tore his ass up. Man, man, yeah, I commend you, brother. So let me ask you, man, the pros and cons of doing comedy.
The pros is you get to meet some amazing, talented, smart, dope people. The
Fact.
cons is we black people, we won't help each other. We just won't help each other.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
And you know
sad, but
that's
You know.
unfortunate because I got some Asian partners, right? And like I met them when they was young, like when they first came up here, and they was all in this like little bitty. We all stayed in the projects. I ain't going front. We stayed in the projects, but they had like close to 15 people in this one little townhouse like project kind of looking like thing. Like and one of them had one went to school, one worked, then they opened a restaurant. Like they all worked together in the same house. They ate together, they broke bread together, they all put their money in one pot. And I was just like, and we made fun
Mhm.
of them because we didn't understand because we was young, you know what I'm saying? But then as we got older, I was like, damn, fuck, the joke was on me because they
Right.
getting it. And I wish we was like that. I wish we could stick together. And like black people, we like to reinvent the wheel. Like if I see you doing something, instead of saying, hey, how can I help you grow? I say, hey, tell me how you did it so I can start my own. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we
Right.
think. It is.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
unfortunate that it's like that, man. Um,
Yeah.
so 2009, you started. You've
Yes,
been
sir.
grinding all this time, doing your chart. Um, do you have a story where you didn't do so well?
Who doesn't have a story like that?
I got hella.
In in the beginning, yes. I when I first started, and here's it's crazy. I hate telling the story. So when I first started in '09 and '10, it was give or take around there.
Yeah,
My first couple of shows, I invited all my family out. So I think like maybe my second or third show, I sold maybe like 298 tickets.
damn.
Yeah, I had that many people, friends, family, my grandma, like
Yeah,
everybody. And it didn't go well because I had no structure. I had no idea of what joke writing and telling
right,
was. And
right. Yeah.
so imagine your mom, and your mom done invited all her
All them
coworkers.
people out.
My grandma got all the bingo halls. She done got all the golden girls, and everybody was there, and it didn't go well, and it was so bad. Like how your mom is your biggest supporter, but it's
Right.
bad when your mom be like, "Listen, you sure you want to do comedy? You don't want to do nothing else?" Like your mom is tear you up and put you down at the same time. So
Right.
it didn't go well, and I was so mad because I had all those people there, and they just was like, we knew, yeah, we don't, yeah, and it
Hey,
was
I
just
done.
bad, and I was the running joke at the family reunion for a while, like this
Yeah.
ninja, he want to be a comedian, he can't, so yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't start off well, so.
Yeah.
But then, me being who I am, I mean, that's always been my story. Is I don't even say failure or losses, I call them lessons.
Right. Right.
Lessons
Absolutely.
lead to blessings.
Yes,
So
sir.
I've learned a lot with that. Um, my second and third show, I started getting standing ovations because I started trying to study and understand
Right.
what comedy is and how it works and the way you set up jokes and punchlines. And so I really took it to heart. So once I started mastering it, now I'm like, all right, let me invite my family, and they
Right.
all in the, texting like, man, we ain't coming to see that BS no more.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. I bombed in front of my kids. Right.
Oh yeah.
So this cat, my sister was like, "Hey, I know this dude. He throws a thing for 4th of July in his backyard, right?" He's like, "I throw this thing in my backyard and come down. I want you to do some comedy." I'm like, "Yeah, cool." So I'm thinking backyard. I'm thinking, it was a white dude. I'm thinking a few people, like 15, 20 people, right? Man, this is easy. I just go out there and freestyle. Stupid. Kids all ages. I'm like that. Now, at the time, I'm not used to, I ain't doing no clean comedy. I'm just cussing like a sailor, right? So,
Discussing, right.
man, we get there, we pull up, and it's like, it wasn't no fucking yard, man. This is like Woodstock, bro. it was like 2 acres of land, right? And they got people
Hmm.
doing like they got people ushering the cars in and paying for parking. I'm like, what the fuck is this? She's like, this is what I told you was big. I'm like, oh Lord. So I'm seeing kids running around. Now I'm getting nervous. I'm like, what the fuck? So finally, I'm nervous. I start drinking. And when you drink before a show, you usually 9 times out of 10 read the crowd wrong. Man, so they took a little while to start. So by the time they started, I'm plastered. I get up there and I don't even know what I'm talking about, bro. I'm so loaded. I looked at my son's face. He was just like,
He's like, that you are not the father.
he was like, Dad, that's what you do when you go do comedy. Shut your ass up.
Hmm.
So yeah, so I've been sober for 2 years now. So I ain't got no problem reading the crowd no more because I'm sober than a motherfucker. But yeah, man, I've had them embarrassing, and it ain't about bombing. I think it's more about coming back from the bomb. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I remember this cat told me, you ain't a real comedian until you bomb. And I started off hot. You know what I'm saying? I didn't
Very true.
bomb. I thought I was indestructible. Can't nobody see me on this mic. So when I bombed hard. Like I wanted to dig a hole in the ground and stick my head in it like an ostrich. Like that shit
Hmm.
fucked me up. And it took me a minute to come back from that. So, you've had any situations was that your worst one just with the family?
Yeah, that was the worst one with my family because that was my uncles and my aunts. They don't let you live that down. They don't bother me
Right.
now because they see me and they see
Yeah.
me moving and how I'm moving. But
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
for that first year, man, listen, they was like knock knock. It'd be like, who's
Yeah.
there? Your jokes.
So question. How do you balance uh work and family? You know what I'm saying?
It's sacrifices, man. With
Right.
this is, and thank God my kids are older now, so
Yes, sir.
it frees me up a lot to be able to do certain things. But doing it as long as I have, there are times where you miss certain stuff and certain things, and um, you know, a lot of arguments with their moms. So I owe
Yeah.
their mamas an
Yeah.
apology, but they understand now and they see it.
Right.
And again, I even now my kids are very involved with my career.
That's
Like
dope.
my son runs my TikTok page.
Oh, that's
So
dope.
yeah, I'm not computer literate. I don't even know how
Right.
to turn the laptop on, let alone edit it and do all the stuff he know how to do. So
Well, you did
the
pretty
crazy
good at coming
thing,
on here.
yeah, I know, right? I know. Listen, I've gotten better.
Actually, you was one of the fastest, like for my guests, you was one of the fastest that got on. Because that's why I sent it so early, because they used to be like, man, what the fuck? I don't understand it, man.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm in the room. It's
Right.
saying it ain't. It's searching. I don't know what's going on.
I looked up and see you in the hallway, like, oh shit, he's here. Yeah, so that was dope.
Yeah, I
Um,
well, I do podcasts too, so and I do a lot
yeah,
of these
okay.
interviews, so I'm very aware with the stream. So it's
Say
all
that.
good.
Yeah. You was on it. Um, Short term, long term goals.
Short term, um, just being able to continue to build up my followers and the internet has taken over,
Yes,
so
sir.
really trying to master that. That's like a really short term goal of mine.
Right.
Long term is to continue to just uh I want to get in theaters. I want to get to the
Say that.
bigger arenas and the bigger stages, and you know uh I like those opportunities and things, and then it's, believe it or not, it's a crazy thing, it's actually happening. So
Mhm.
um got an opportunity to do the Keswick Theater, which is like 1,000 seater here in Philly. I'm excited about that. I get a chance to open for Gary Owens.
Oh,
Um,
I seen that. I seen that.
yeah, so I'm like really geeked about that, and all those family and friends that was talking all that crap, they all coming. So
Yes, sir.
it's gonna be dope. So yep, just a few goals that I got here and there.
So, so you're a professional comedian, right? Have you ever in
Yes.
your professional career, because I, you talk a lot of shit on stage, right? Have you ever professionally, as a professional, got on somebody's kufi and then felt bad about it?
Got on somebody's who?
Got on some kufi, got on somebody's head while you was on stage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So the way I do it is tasteful, where I ain't gonna have nobody, be like, run up on me. Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Right.
Um, a lot of times the way I do certain things, I just do it tastefully,
Mm-hmm.
respectfully, and a lot of people they love it. I know how to engage with audience. I know how to read body language. I'm a very good judge of character, and I definitely read the room. And
Yeah.
if the energy is off, then I tend not to mess with people. I just run my set and leave people alone. But overall, yeah, nah, I definitely just having fun and just entertaining and
Yes,
really,
sir.
you know, being a true comedian and really respecting the craft and respecting people that paid their money. Cause
Right.
I treat
Right.
every show with 1,000. I did
Come
a
on.
show literally where it was like 20 people and it was my best show.
Say that.
And then I've
Yeah.
done
You do
shows
like that.
where it's, 800, 900 and
Yeah.
you be like, this show weird. Like,
So you got to give it your all, whether it's 2 people or 2,000, pretty much. Yes,
that's it.
sir.
That's it. If you only know one way, then that's the only way you're gonna be.
Facts. Facts. One thing I give you is like you're hella funny. At the same time, your jokes are clever. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like just buffoonery and like what the fuck is this nigga talking about? Like it's funny as hell, but then
Right.
it make you think a little bit too, and you be like, damn, all right, shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I appreciate that about you, man. Real talk.
Yeah.
If if you got any up and coming jewels for somebody that's just starting out?
That's just starting out. The best advice I would tell them: save your money. Um, be funny
Good
in your
point.
city first, and then take on the world.
Say that.
And continue to build your buzz on social media. Social media is the new wave right now. So I'm a OG, but the OG way don't work.
Right,
So
right.
I respect it. I won't get in the way, and maybe we can help each other. There's some young comics that's doing the internet, and they in clubs and touring, and a lot of
Right.
OGs get mad, man. These motherfuckers ain't even. Nah, I'm not that guy. Listen, by all means, go get it, do it, and I'm a gracefully bow down and come to you and respect you and ask you, hey man, listen, I know you can't help me on stage, but can you help me get my followers up?
Right.
So when you do
It,
that, you know what I'm saying, and then we can help each other.
the comedy game is a lot like the rap game, and I don't think people really realize it's like hella competitive, and just like how the old school rappers be getting on the new rappers because they say they mumble rap and they don't really be rapping. You know what I'm saying? But these
Right.
youngsters, man, they got the internet on lock. Like
On a lot.
they're getting money from the internet before they even have a set. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Yeah, and
Hmm.
I'm like, damn, like shit's not analog no more. So you're right. You got to kind of respect the new crowd because we was once the new cats. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We was the youngsters. Like they coming with this whole rap shit and this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was thugging like '90s. Man, our parents didn't want to see that shit. They was like, who is
Right.
these? They wanted to hear some old school, some you know what I'm saying, some Minnie Rippleton and shit. They wasn't
Hmm.
thinking about us. Yeah, I respect
Right.
it, man. It's a cold game, man. So what you got planned? What you got coming out? Any movies? Any?
Um, well, I just in 2022, I shot my Amazon Prime special. I do have a special on Amazon Prime on Tubi. It's called Delayed Flight. it's crazy the amount of views that I got in a short amount of time. So
Right.
that was very, 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 very. I'm very proud of that accomplishment. To be able to have a special on Amazon is crazy. If you go on there, it did so well that Tubi actually picked it up as well. So if you go on Tubi
Mm.
or Amazon, you punch in delayed flight, my comedy special will come up.
Oh, that's
Again,
dope.
like I said, just stuff like that. Just being able to
That's
yes,
dope, bro.
yeah.
Hey, so Tubi already bought it. So I got a Roku channel. So would it be possible for me to sneak it on my Roku channel?
It's not on the Roku, but you can go on Tubi and it's free
No, no,
on
no.
Tubi. And
No, I want to take it off of Tubi and put it on my shit. That's
you,
what I'm saying on
hey,
my Roku
listen,
channel.
you probably could. I mean, I
Yeah.
listen. More views, more eyes, more laughter.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hell yeah. That's dope, man. You ever think about doing skits?
I am getting ready to do that. Yes, because again, that's the new thing now. So I'm getting ready to start tapping into it. Me and another comedian, we got some stuff cooking. So we in the process of starting to piece things together and start putting our little one twos on certain stuff. So yes,
Yes,
skits are
sir.
coming.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, I got a few cameras around here. And when you come back to Seattle, man, we might have to knock one out on site.
I'm with it.
Yes, sir. How do you feel about real quick? How you feel about one-liners?
Well, I mean, they're needed and necessary. You know,
Yeah,
if they work and they hit, is again, comedy is the beauty in comedy. It's not one way to do it. It's one of those things where it works in a million different forms and a million different
yes, sir.
shapes and a million different lights. So the way you do it works for you, great. The way I do it works for me, and everybody's happy.
And
So
I've only
those
seen
one-liners and those different things, if they work, great, go for it.
I've only seen like the old timers that really, really like rock with them. I don't understand how they can like put all that in their brain like that. Like for example, Michael Courier, like he's a beast. Like I'd be like,
OG, yes,
man, them one liners he be having. But one thing I give him, if he didn't write it, he'd be like, I didn't make this up, but I'm gonna tell it to you anyway. You know what I'm saying? Most people
right,
don't do that. Most people just say it like it's theirs and shit. You know what I'm
like it's
saying?
theirs, right.
Yeah. So real quick, I get top three. Your top three comedians, dead or alive. How about five?
Uh,
Top five.
Bernie Mac, Eddie
Say that.
Murphy,
Say that.
Cat, Richard, and Dave Chappelle.
Easy. Oh, that was easy. Damn, I ain't never heard nobody answer that fast. Yeah, and you're right. Everybody you named is beast. Who'd you grow up? Who influenced you?
I court Eddie
Mm-hmm.
coming up, and then it started crossing over to Bernie Mac, and then Kevin Hart, because he's naturally he's from Philly, so he started grabbing my attention, and then Cat Williams, and then I started finding out about like Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So,
It was funny because my pops, when I first started doing comedy, my pops lived in San Diego, and there was this cat that had a room in San Diego. He was like, man, yeah, he funny, man. I want you to meet him. Come down when you come down here. I'm gonna take you up there. So I went down there. He took me, and this was when I was new. This was like 2002 or something like that. Guess who it was? It was Cat Williams, but he called himself Cat in the Hat.
Cat in the
I had
Hat. Yep.
I had
Oh man,
no
that's
idea
dope.
he was gonna be this big when I met him. How you doing, brother? You know, man. Like beast. He's even funnier now.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Definitely.
yeah, I got the opportunity to meet a lot of cats. I didn't know who they was, but shit, I wish I would have grasped on to him a little harder. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hell yeah. But yeah, man, I'm glad you came, man. It was a pleasure to have you in here, mine in here with us.
Thank you.
I appreciate your conversation, man. I look forward to where can we find you at?
You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, Comedian Top Flight, all one word, Comedian Top Flight, TOPPFLIIGHT. I'm still on MySpace. Me and my grandfather, we holding it down in case it does come back. If anybody want to find me on there,
Does that shit even still exist?
it does. It does. That's what I said. Me and
No
my
way.
grandfather, we the last two. We are the last two. My grandfather hit me up every now and again. He familiar with MySpace, but he don't know shit about Facebook. What the hell is the
Yeah.
face on the book?
The face on the book. You show your face, your books.
There you go.
Say that too. And you said you had a website too, right?
I also have a website, www.comediantopflight.com. Again, all one word. All upcoming shows and merchandise and all those different things and avenues will be on there as well.
Man, y'all be sure to check out that Amazon special and the Tubi joint. You said it was called Delayed Flight?
Delayed Flight, yes. On
Delayed
Amazon
Flight.
Prime
I'm on
or
it.
Tubi or even Plex is streaming on like 3 different networks. So
Say that.
but if you go on Tubi, it's free. You go on Amazon, it's $2. You know
Say
us.
that.
We love free. We love free. Ain't nothing like free.
If you can't pay $10, $2, then you ain't got no business on there. And can we pick up merch from your website too?
Yes, you can pick up my clothing line. It's called the Stay Busy to Stay Out of Trouble clothing
Yeah.
line. It's for autism awareness. Again, I have a son who's
Say that.
autistic. All the
That's dope.
proceeds and all that goes to my son. My son actually is the owner and founder of his own company.
Say
He
that.
started the clothing line, so it's real dope, man. I love my kids. I don't like them, but I love them.
You know, I copped one from you from the show we did.
Yep.
I copped one. So yeah, I support,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? I support the team. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. I appreciate you.
And y'all be sure to check out that tour, Minding My Business tour, y'all. Coming to a city near you. Y'all give my man Top Flight a hand, man. Thank you for coming, bro.
All right, I'm going to bed because it's like 1 a.m. on the East Coast.
Hey, well, good night, man. You stay blessed, man, and I see you out here.
Love you, King. I appreciate
Yes, sir.
you. Thank you again for having me. All right, boss.
Salute.
Mood Swing the podcast. You know it's popping like a loud blast. Mood Swing the podcast. You know it's popping like a loud blast. Yeah. Who's ranking radio? We be on this and that, talking about this and that. Waking up just to get to a bag. We live in Seattle. Y'all know where we'll be at. I'm trying to change the color of your mood ring. This a mood swing. This a mood thing. Y'all know how we do things. Mood Swing the podcast. And we pop like a loud blast.
I'd like to thank you for tuning in and rocking with us, man. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you right here fucking with us. Mood Swing the podcast, Swing One in the building, Swing Vision. Y'all check us out on Roku, Swing Vision, and get at your bud.